Shalom guys, I hope that you are doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for another combination reading. If you do see smoke going in front of my camera, I'm not a smoker, it's an incense, so I hope it doesn't bother you. If you're returning, welcome back. And those of you who are brand new, listen, my channel, first of all, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you, but my channel is a very intense channel. We look at everything and let the great divine speak what he wants, because he owns the universe and the hosts thereof, and the angels that are backing him for uprightness, to bring true light in the earth, to get rid of the false lights that are deceiving. I'm not churchy or religious at all, but I do honor the scripture because it's found in the tarot. And a lot of people know that, a lot of people don't. So if you don't know that, it is here. And so sometimes scripture can come across real heavy in a reading, and sometimes it'll be real mild. I just let Jehovah bring out what he wants, because he knows who needs to hear what and why. All right, so obviously if something's not resonating with you, it might be for you just look at something, how something could turn out if you're ever presented with an energy as well. So always keep that in mind. But I do love Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, and I honor him here. He is my Yeshua, and I kiss his son. And so I love him. And so this is who I am. And if you don't want that, then this is where you'll click off. You have free will. Otherwise, welcome to this channel. And those of you who are returning back, I appreciate you all so very much for being a part of this channel. Somebody needs some faith here within a matter. So I guess we're going to do another Sagittarius that just jumped out here. I just did Sagittarius and Aries. So Jehovah, what else do you want to bring out here for Sagittarius? Jehovah, rebuke and bind and block every foul, wicked, dark energy. We just take authority over it right here, right now. Shove it down to the pit of hell where it belongs. Every magic, warlock, talking to the dead, giant, nasty, filthy energies that's trying to make its way into this realm. You are being judged at this time. Jehovah rebuke you. Who else do you want to bring out for the message? Did we already do this? Give me just a second. Yes, I think I already have. Did I do Gemini? Yes, I have. Okay, and Sagittarius again there. And then somebody's going to have faith. Okay, Sagittarius and Virgo. That's who we'll look at. Somebody obviously needs some strength and some stuff, whatever's going on with this energy. Okay. This is, so if you are new, I take the pictograph of the Hebraic living language. This is the letter Nun. This is the letter Tet. We have a snake in the basket here. Oftentimes you'll see, if you are new, you'll see the snake, which represents wisdom, because the hermit can catch the snake. But in the Hebrew, it represents somebody trying to store somebody down in clay. There's a disguise around some people. And I just did, like I said, I just did Sagittarius and Aries, and we had a nymph there, and there was a liar around somebody. And to use your gut, okay? So if you don't know what a nymph is, there's a video down below. You can check it out. And we got the state of Tennessee here as well. So something, maybe you're from Tennessee, something happened in Tennessee, or something about tan. Is it maybe like to tan? Something happened at a river. We know this is a river. This is about a return and a forgiveness and heirs to kingdoms. And this pictograph of a sperm is here. So we have children. This is eternity in the Hebrews. Getting your balance. It's about the truth and the law, and this could be the law as well, to catch that snake. This is a tax collector, a judge, a lawyer, just somebody who's very wise, and this is a higher mind. Somebody's really went within to analyze something, okay? So he's got the hourglass here, and Jehovah just keeps bringing it out in the runes. It is time for some type of a judgment, since this is a judgment card in the Hebrew. So let's go ahead and see what's going to come out with this energy. So the letter N or the T, and it still makes a net. Okay, some type of a net. Okay, this can also go back to representing a fish. So if something happened on a fishing trip at the river, or some type of a body of water, and you like to fish with nets or whatever. But I will say that that nymph that was there, they like to pull people in with ropes and stuff like that and catch you up. And so somebody is around. There was a lethal attraction somewhere, and bad taste around somebody that's got somebody trying to get them caught up, and they become loud women. Most of these people are described to be littler people. Okay, so if you're little and you're in the upright, please just, I'm not talking to you. But these are said to be just real little petite-like people. And once they get you caught into something, they become really just loud and they just harp and harp and harp on you type of a person. Okay, so it's demonic stuff is what it is. And they can be traced back to the flood of Noah. And we are in the fire flood this time around. So, of course, they're going to come up because things are being judged in the earth. All over the universe, Jehovah is judging. Okay? Jehovah, what do you want to bring out here, please? Somebody's husband is here. But there's also protection here as well. Okay? So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Again, we got a littler person here and that looks older, but we also have a younger person that's taller. I want to say somebody tall came out in wording as well. We are dealing with giant issues, okay? So like I said, but you can flip-flop this however you want. This is a message about something. Somebody's mother is also here, or a boss could be here, authority figure of some kind, or a sister, or an aunt, or grandparent, or whatever. Somebody paid somebody off within something, or somebody's employee is around them trying to catch them up in some, or there's a disguise, or somebody's had to analyze something. There's money here. This goes back to business with the Hermit. This is fortune here with the 9th house. And so we got people showing up, or children. Let's go back to children. A new generation is here on this energy. Okay, some type of messages. There's secrets here, but secrets are also with the righteous as well. Somebody got high volume intuition because somebody's got higher minds going on. Somebody's got wisdom around some type of a secretive thing around them. This also Israel. It's a house of Yaakov. That goes back to a tent. So somebody did go out on a float trip and was fishing and had a tent up, and something happened around water, okay, and there was some nymph around, a nympho, and they got caught up in something because the sperm is here. Then I guess they did. They took the bait. Or you're being warned because we're coming up on warmer seasons, and something around that. Somebody being warned about somebody, then just trying to emotionally catch somebody up. We have the job here, okay, the J and the B. We also have a T on her chest. She's holding the Torah, where we get our spirituality, okay, which is a living language, which is in the tarot. And so use your intuition by way of Jehovah's word. There's a secret around somebody. There's a disguise here. There's bad taste, and there's a lethal attraction trying to get somebody's husband possibly at work and tie him up in some situation. So we have plotting. This is a plotting card, or two people are involved in some situation that's if something's happened on a travel trip, because the world ball is there as well. This is at a crossroad, okay? So we're getting the Hermit twice. Then we got two snakes here. So if we got two snakes here that are in cahoots to try to do some stupid because if there's money or business situations around something. Somebody also is just very high volume in their wisdom to know how to catch that thing. Okay, they know it. Somebody knows because the star is here. That's about knowing within a situation. It's huge. So there is definitely, there's two T connections out here as well. All right, and so there's a ton of something here in this reading. Okay. I'm going to take from this homemade deck. Jehovah, you just pick it. Whatever needs to be said. Almighty. Somebody guilty of something. This is a judge, and so that's why there's this is something filthy that's going on around your energy. Okay, and somebody knows that it's filthy, and so obviously laws around some people. Somebody gonna get judgment on them for something that's happened. So binding. This goes back to binding to a saddle. So if you got horses or something like that, you live on a farm or something about binding is here. We also have a governor type of energy also showing up. They found the evidence, Jehovah says. That's why there's guilty energy coming out here. Well, that's positive. At the altar. Well, somebody's husband is here. And now is the time to do something, put a judgment on something, man. Is there something filthy that's been out here? They found the evidence, I guess they did. This is the time of harvest. So again, if you do live on some type of on a farm or something like that, where harvesting is going on, something's very prominent, I guess, about that. We also have Arizona out here on this card. If you're dealing with somebody who runs, or they're a dancer or something like that, that's out here. And somebody's also going to be leaping, because they found the evidence, and something's going to be wrapped up here. We know somebody's going to go to jail for something that they've done. We have martial arts out here. Somebody's name could be Marshall as well, involved in something. There was ignorance around a situation. I'm going to take about 3 or 4 more of these. A postal violation. Okay, well, that's a federal offense, and that's craziness. And there's a victory here. Well, because they found evidence, and somebody's guilty, and somebody's going to need... This is a balance card. Somebody needs balance. One more you'll hold up. Jehovah shall allow you to rule over your oppressors. Oh, thank you, Jehovah, because Jehovah shall deliver. That's positive, because it's a victory out here for somebody. Don't care who tried to do what. Jehovah gets the last say, and that's just it. Thank you, Jehovah. I don't know why people think that they can just go do what they think they want to do and get people bound up in some stupid and think they're going to get away with that. Craziness. Thank you, Jehovah, for bringing a victory to somebody who's been abused and tried to be tricked and everything else. Yeah, there has been a foe out here. They're guilty. There's the postal violation right there. There's some type of message coming about it for you. People have died. This is eternity out here. We also have somebody's friend. For some of you, they weren't a friend, okay? And for some of you all, somebody may have stood beside you within a matter. There's a lot of fortune around something here, okay? Well, we know there's a lot of money, okay? Somebody been thinking. All right, let me take a rune for you all for your last message on this. It's positive. It's positive. If you stood in the truth and you're an heir to a kingdom, there's also a prophet here, then everything's going to turn out all right. This is a luck energy here. If you're standing in the truth, you're protected. So the letter R is here. We had a rat here, a couple of rats. We had a runner. What did we have? Yes, we have it on the card as well coming out. Somebody who runs is out here, and the phonics is here. We also have an RN. This is a physician, or a couple of physicians are out here as well. This is the Raito, and so you're doing something on the radio as well, just in the phonics. It's out here. This is movement and traveling. We have travel right here as well, and removal of something. And Jehovah says now is the time to do something. Okay, now's the time to put judgment on some stupid and get them removed. Okay, there's a regression and separation for those who blame errors on others, and so apparently something like that's taken off. I mean, we got somebody who's just trying to pour on something up here as well, and blaming something or making themselves be a certain way for some of you all, because we've had a liar and an exaggerator within a situation. So anyway, the letter R in the Hebrew goes back to a boss, the head of something. We have business out here really big, okay? So undertaking is also here, and enthusiasm's coming out as well. Just a second. We have tares out here. Meaning the wheat and the tares. We have something out here going back to harvest in scripture, talking about the wheat and the tares growing together at the time of harvest. That's amazing how Jehovah will bring a thing out. I love it. But they found the evidence. Somebody is guilty, and now is the time. And somebody needs balance. And it's your foe that needs balance, because they're going to be taken into custody. They're going to be prison for somebody. Until next time, shalom.